There are very few places in the world that are still untouched by tourism, and this is one of them. Travelling in the Pacific region is not easy. We expected challenges, but we did not expect the next 2 days to completely rewrite our entire trip. There was one remote island that had captured our imagination. It was the kind of place few travellers ever consider visiting. Complicated routes, limited flights, and a destination that feels almost impossible to reach. But after months of planning, we finally arrived in the country of Vanuatu, ready to chase a destination we knew little about. As we arrived for our first domestic flight, things began falling apart.
I can't believe what's just actually happened. I'm in a bit of shock.
In order to reach the island, we had to take an internal flight to Santo and then a connecting flight, but our second flight flew just once a week.
It looks like our flight has been booked by the travel agent by the wrong date. I think we should have gone a month ago.
I don't even know if we'll make it to Santo today because we're literally not booked on this flight, leaving in an hour and a half.
And after an hour of pain and struggle, the flight was full. We managed to rebook onto a flight 2 days later. This meant we would miss the connecting flight to the island we had dreamt of visiting.
Ugh.
That TikTok sound is playing on someone's phone. You know, the one that, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. And I think that describes this morning.
The other problem we've been having is we're really struggling to get cash out. We managed to withdraw about £100, but every other ATM we've tried has not worked. I'm almost just have to laugh at this situation, otherwise...
You might cry.
Yeah, pretty much.
2 days passed and it was time to fly to Santo and travel to an island we had been told was worth a visit. As we checked in, the air staff told us the checked-in baggage would only be able to make it the next day.
This check-in counter does not have good luck for us.
We grabbed our essentials and were finally boarding our first domestic flight here in Vanuatu.
We are actually going to get on this plane, even though our luggage isn't.
Suitcase! It actually arrived. They must have had enough room for a few, because we got lucky.
Here we are. We have finally made it to Santo Island, a few days later than we expected, and with a lot more time here.
But now we have time to explore this place, and we've heard a lot of great things, so it's not a bad place to be stuck for a few days. We're in this lovely beachfront resort, and you will never guess the name. Beachfront Resort. And look at it, it looks beautiful.
Beachfront.
It's beachfront.
It's time that we start exploring this beautiful island that we have got stuck on. We're not mad about being stuck here, but we've actually decided to rent a car to explore it instead of doing a tour. So we've got some freedom today, an open road.
An open road with a lot of potholes, blimey. Oh, see ya. Pothole! more than a pothole, pot road.
It's going to be an interesting drive.
Yeah, we're only 10 minutes out of the city so far. See what this guy says. Hello.
Morning.
We drive through here to the blue hole? Yes. Okay. Pay here? Or pay there? I don't know where that guy Billy told us to go, but it looks like we're just going through the jungle. Well, we are going through the jungle, aren't we? Look.
Yes, there's literally nothing.
Oh, there's one other car. We've got another car. We're not alone.
Friend.
I think we're here. So here in Vanuatu, they seem to have these blue holes on every single island. And we're at one of the best blue holes, apparently. But all I can see right now is like a luminescent blue coming through the jungle.
That is seriously the bluest water, like actually looks bluer than Gatorade.
Hello! Hello, hello! Whoa!
Wow.
They look like they're enjoying themselves. So beautiful.
It seems popular with locals here as well.
It's just, where did he come from? He just came from the tree canopy.
Yeah, I think he must have climbed a tree and just...
Apparently it might be quite cold in there, so I'm just going to go in first and see how it is.
Test it out for me.
Cold. Refreshing.
And a few little fishies. That one's quite big.
Big fishy.
Big fishy. But mostly small fishy.
Mostly small.
Flipping it! These guys are just like...
Launching themselves. Give it a go.
I think I have to give it a go.
Joel is going to test out the rope swing.
I don't like mosquitoes. And they're flipping everywhere.
Got a catch.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
You need to go higher up on it, I think. Okay, attempt number 2. Woo! Woohoo! Back on the pothole roads. Ooh.
Wee. There's lots of good sections, but then like it just stops and then there's just like potholes everywhere.
And they're really deep as well.
They
like
are deep.
Proper craters.
But one of the problems is Vanuatu is so open in the Pacific that it gets so many cyclones, it gets earthquakes. It's very hard to keep everything in good condition.
We've just turned down an even worse road. It is extremely bumpy. But hopefully this is going to take us to what supposedly is one of the best beaches in the world. And Joel and I have been to many amazing beaches, so I think we have a pretty good radar as what is good and what is not. You enjoying the roads?
Oh, I'm loving it. Hello, mister. How are you? Yeah, nice to meet you. I think we got to go pay. How much for?
Hello.
Sorry? 2,000.
Hi.
Oh, yeah,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Right, let's go.
How much you pay?
2,000, about 10-ish pounds.
Here we are, Champagne Beach.
Okay, here we are. It looks like there's no one here. There's 4 cars now in the parking lot of one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Right, let's go have a look.
Oh my word. Sand. Oh my word.
It's like luminescent, it's glowing so much.
I actually need my sunglasses on.
This almost looks man-made. It might actually be man-made, the way it is like cut. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think I'm just gonna leave my shoes here.
I don't think we're gonna need them.
It's like Australian sand.
Whoa. It's like the silica sand, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, this is high up on my ranking,
It actually...
I have to say.
Emilia, the water.
I'm actually in shock.
I'm actually in shock. It's actually the best beach.
It's actually perfect. This is amazing.
This is legit an insane beach.
Even the Maldives doesn't have sand like this fine.
I genuinely haven't seen a beach like this in quite some time. Things like some of the Australian beaches and like Balabac in the Philippines comes to mind, but this is like something else, isn't it?
I'm being so serious because we go to a lot of beaches and I always say they're good, but this one is particularly really good.
How would you rate the water?
So nice. I don't even have my goggles on and I can tell it's so clear.
Well, you can see right to the bottom. It's like 2-3 meters, isn't it?
We've just got lunch on the beachfront and we got steak and chips. We were going to get fish, but they've run out. And this cost us 1,900 Vanuatu, which is the local currency. In pounds, that's roughly £11.50-ish, which is quite expensive for where we are. But it does look good, to be fair.
With the remote location, a lot of stuff in Vanuatu does cost quite a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is actually surprisingly expensive here, obviously because they have to import things and stuff.
As you know, we're not even supposed to be on this beautiful island which we've ended up on. But the one thing that has kept us cool when everything was going wrong is that we had a Nomad eSIM. We had connection as soon as we landed here in Vanuatu, even though we're in a very remote country. Let's take you inside out of this hot weather to tell you a bit more about Nomad eSIM.
Now, we've been using the Vanuatu 5GB data plan, and honestly, I didn't expect the signal to be this good out here, especially considering we're in the middle of the Pacific. but it's been solid, especially considering the Wi-Fi has definitely been letting us down quite a bit already. From using Nomad plenty of times before, I've seen personally how good their support is. You can talk with someone live right in the app, and if you ever need help, there's always someone who's quick to respond. It's nice knowing that you have that backup, and the customer support has definitely paid off because they have over 4.5 stars on Trustpilot and over 4.8 stars on the App Store. Let's be honest though, the thing which is also important is the price, and Nomad are genuinely such an affordable option. They're always running discounts and promotions, meaning you're just going to save more money. And if you use my code JOEL94MB, you'll get $5 off your very first eSIM. But here's a little way you can actually save more money yourself and also help a friend out with Nomad's referral program. If you go on the Nomad app and click on profile and then referrals, you can find your own promo code, which you can use to invite friends to get $5 off their first eSIM. And then this gives you $5 off your next eSIM. So it's a win-win for both of you. Here is my promo code once again, Joel94MB, and don't forget to share your promo code with a friend so you can save more money when you next need an eSIM. And don't forget, the link to Nomad is in the description.
I think I've seen a turtle in the water just over there. I can't promise that it's not going to swim away before we get there, but I'm going to try and find it.
Well, be careful. Take it easy. Don't scare Mr. Turtle.
I know, I need to calm down because I'm too excited.
Turtles on the most beautiful beach in possibly the world.
That was insane. We were so close to the turtle and it felt like we approached it calmly as we could, and we just watched him for ages chilling, and like he didn't seem so bothered by us, and it was just amazing.
They definitely feel a lot more scared of tourists or people here than like other parts of the world where they're obviously very used to them. But that was magical.
Just us.
Just us.
A turtle and some seagrass.
And the white sand.
I'm not going to get bored of this beach.
No way.
I wish we could come back every day, but it means I'd have to drive along that bubbly road.
Wobbly road.
Wobbly, potholey road. Anyway, let's talk about the bubbles. And by that, I mean champagne. So as you probably know, this is Champagne Beach. And the reason it's called Champagne Beach is because apparently when it's calm, which is a little bit right now, there's actually gas which seeps through the sand and makes all these kind of bubbles, which makes it bubbly like a glass of champagne, hence the name Champagne Beach. And that's because there is basically volcanic activity here, even though it's not actually an active volcano anymore.
You can kind of hear it as well. It sounds a bit champagne-y.
A little bit of a fizz. Talk to me about the sand then. Come on, let's do a debrief on it. Get down there and show me.
This sand is the single best thing I've felt in my life, apart from my golden retriever. Look how fine it is.
It's like it almost squeaks when you walk in it, right?
Yeah, like it's like that silica sand in Australia that's like world famous for being the most fine.
It is better than the Maldives, the actual sand.
Yes.
It just is. I don't even know how to define it. It just is. I'm sorry,
I just want to roll myself in it like a pizza dough in flour.
Emilia's now going to give you a demonstration. Here we go. Oh, she's doing a very good job, actually.
Wow, that felt so soft. Look clean.
You're allowed in the car now. I don't want to leave. I want to stay here every day.
Okay, me too.
Good morning. We've got ourselves another beautiful sunny day here in Vanuatu, but this morning Joel is not feeling so well. How are you doing?
I don't know why, but I feel like I've got a classic English flu. I don't know how I've caught it when it's like super sunny, but my throat is not good this morning. But we're heading to another spot, which we just can't not visit whilst we're on this island, can we?
No.
Nanda Blue Hole. Oh, that's the one where we're going to. Okay, down here then.
There's a lot of blue holes on this island. Wow.
It's so blue. It's bluer than the others.
Bluest one.
The bluest one. The bluest blue hole.
Jackie's. Are you Jackie?
No.
Your
uncle is Jackie.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
16 meter.
16 meters down. Wow, that's insane.
This one is better than the other one. Like,
You think?
Yeah, it's even bluer.
It looks clear as well.
It looks so deep.
It looks so clear because the other one was slightly murky, but it looks like once you look into the water, you'll see like a whole underwater world. Emilia's going to go for a dive. Come on.
I'm not very good at diving.
Come on, dive into this blue hole.
I'm going to see how clear this water is.
It should be pretty clear.
It's insane.
Is it?
I've never seen water that clear.
Genuinely?
So deep. So deep. Although it's hard to stay afloat because there's no salt.
There's a thing called swimming.
Yeah, I know. I'm just lazy.
I think this one is definitely our favourite. Because it's in the sun, we can actually like relax and not just be eaten by mosquitoes like the one we went to yesterday.
Yeah, apparently they've got special, like, the coils to stop the mozzies, so it's quite actually pleasant.
It's really pleasant, and I think the clarity is definitely better in this one. So the reason they have all these blue holes here in Vanuatu is to do with the geology, and because it's volcanic, basically when it rains, the water seeps through the volcanic rocks, and there's basically underground water which has come out, and so that's why it is super clear. And I think it's something to do with the white rocks is why it like reflects such this blue colour.
This car is great, but the one thing about it is we have to unlock all the doors manually. So that is what I'm trying to do.
There we go. Anyway, we're going to be chilling the rest of the day because tomorrow we are going on a big adventure. See you then. Good morning from another day. Voice is still a little bit croaky, but today we are going on an adventure and we should be being picked up anytime soon.
We've got rid of the car this morning.
No car, no more potholes for me.
Madam.
Thank you. We've just been taken on a tour around this small island which is called Danny's Island. Welcome to Danny's Island, everyone. We're going to be spending the day here relaxing, enjoying this beautiful beach because we're actually the only ones on it right now.
How do we have this all to ourselves?
So first things first, we are going to go snorkeling. Apparently it is really good out here, so look forward to it. And also potentially reef sharks.
Potentially. Maybe a turtle. You never know. You never know. We did get lucky the other day.
And this area is a private island, but it's also a marine protected area. So that means there hasn't been fishing here for about 10 years. So we should see some bitty big fish.
Bitty big fish.
Let's snorkel.
Yeah.
Next stop, in there.
That snorkeling was amazing. I can't believe how many fish there are because they don't fish here. Some of the fish are huge. Like these ones we saw were actually massive.
And there was like 8 or 10 of them, weren't there?
Yeah, I just saw this dark blur in the distance and I was like, Joel,
What's
that? But it was just huge, huge fish. I've never seen fish that big.
We've just asked for a coconut and I think they're going to get one of the guys to climb up the tree and get one super fresh. I think he's going to climb it.
Be careful.
It's so tall. There he goes.
We asked for a fresh coconut, but I didn't realise he'd have to climb up. Wow.
Damn. It's so easy for him.
I could not do that.
That's crazy.
Oh, be careful.
What? It's so high. Look how far up it is. Oh!
Whoa!
What? Another one's coming down.
This will be yours.
Why is this one mine?
I want the first one.
Yeah, all right. Here he goes.
Thank you.
That's
Is it good?
really good. Oh yeah. That is as fresh as you can get it. What, 3 minutes after he picked it, it's in my, where does it go? My
Mouth.
stomach. It's in my stomach.
So this island is called Danny Island, but originally it was called Turtle Island because they actually have so many turtles that lay their eggs here. And apparently, inside this bush, a turtle has laid maybe 1,000 eggs that should hatch in a month or so's time. And it's crazy how far they've come from the beach, all the way in.
There could be thousands more eggs which are planted all the way around the outside of this island, and because it's a very popular spot for the turtles to nest here. Cheers.
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 It's only water.
Refreshing though. Vanuatu water. I think they get it from those underground rivers from the blue holes. This has definitely been a very relaxing day. On our last day here on the islands around Santo.
Yeah.
It's crazy because today would have been the day we would have come back from that really remote island we were supposed to head to. And who knows what would have been encountered on that, because there's very few people, there's loads of different languages. Maybe at some point we'll have to go to that island.
Even though we were attempting to visit somewhere completely different, this is part of travelling and exploring places on the planet that are far from the established tourist routes. Plans fall apart, routes change, and the journey rarely goes how you expect it to. But despite everything going wrong, we feel incredibly lucky that it led us here. This country and this island are places very few people ever get to see, and experiencing them was something we will never forget.